Hi all, welcome to this review of a Smeg dishwasher that I've recently received. So this Smeg dishwasher seems to be a great one actually. Let's start off just by showing you, well here you go, here's one of the accessories that comes with it. So this is your standard salt pourer, just pop that straight into the salt compartment in there, and then it makes it easier to be able to pour your salt into it. Just as a warning before I open this thing up, guys, I've left plates in there on purpose so that I can show you how big the actual dishwasher is itself, because it's not really something that you usually get to see. But I'll give you an overview of the inside first. Here we go. So we've got a couple of kids' plates on the front and, you know, the larger pans and stuff in there. The most important thing that I would like to point out on here is, first of all, is the height of the top here. So in our old dishwasher, we used to have to be careful and lie everything down properly to be able to make sure that it doesn't go too high on the top here. We seem to have gained quite a lot of room in that respect, so that's actually really good. However, that does have the negative effect of lowering the next level down. Now, the next level down, what you'll notice is that it's going to be an issue if you've got really tall plates. However, on this one, we have the larger standard dinner plates, and on there, if you place those straight in there, you'll see, I'm not sure if you can see on here, but it goes very close, but it doesn't touch. That's the important part. So it doesn't touch for hours. Just make sure that you check that out. It's actually in the spec. If you go to any of the suppliers in the spec, you've actually got the height there and the maximum amount of space for the dishwashers, for the plates, sorry. We've got a really funky cutlery compartment here. So as you can see with all the lids on there, I don't usually like those, but these ones are quite wide and are quite stable, so you see that when a fork is in there, it's actually sitting in there quite nicely and they're not really knocking against each other, so it keeps them quite nicely separated inside of that. You can put your knives, etc. onto the side there without harming anything at all. And then on the inside, we've got this little funky contraption. So over here we've got the salt, obviously, and then on the inside here we don't have this standard one, we've got one of these. So it's all spinning around completely separately. So you've got one that spins around like that, and then the other one spins around like that, almost in a toy movement, one of those perpetual movement kind of things. And then you've got the little waste filter that pops just inside of here. You can see on these ones. So, there, pop it out. Here you go, just a standard filter in there to catch all your gubbins that you don't want to go into the waste. There we go. So there's a general overview of the inside. Let's move back over and just pull this out so that you guys can see. Well, actually, I'll show you these racks as well. These are quite cool when you fold them over. These are absolutely great for your wine glasses. So you just pop a wine glass straight in there and clip it back up if you don't need it. They also do say that you should use these for mugs and things like that. You can either put them on here and that keeps them away, or you can pop them over onto this side, straight onto the top there. We've also got a few racks on the side here which can be pulled out. And pull them out, and you can use these for utensils like forks and large knives and things like that. Great extra space onto there, otherwise it's just your standard storage for your bowls and mugs and stuff on the top there. Okay, even with these things up on the top, you can still close it. You don't actually have to have them folded down. You can have them up or down and they still don't touch. So you can see the actual difference in the height. Right, as I said before, let's get this all closed up. As we close it up, you can see the overview on the top. I found this really useful actually, first time that we used it. So it gives you a basic overview of what you should and shouldn't do and what the advisories are for stuff like just a standard soak, which we tend to use quite a lot, especially having kids. We tend to run it through a quick soak first before doing an eco wash, which tends to sort things out, and based on our energy consumption monitor, we use a lot less energy that way rather than doing it on the standard intense, which is what it would normally take to wash some of the stuff that the kids use and mess up. So there you go, you've got a quick overview and a link to that. Now listen carefully to the video too, one of the only negatives that are on here. So if you listen here as I close it, it's quite a loud click, that is. So as you open it, it's a little bit quieter than that. There we go, quite a loud click. Sounds chunky, doesn't sound like anything's damaged on there. I think it's just a chunky, thick switch, which kind of goes with the Smeg brand. You know, they make them to last. So it's almost reassuring, if you will, even if it is a negative. On that point, the sound whilst it's running, based on our previous machine, is ever so slightly louder. I think this one's actually rated around 50. So you know, you can still hear it. You wouldn't want to sit next to it in the living room. Not that anybody has a dishwasher in their living room next to their head while they're watching TV. But just take note of it. If you're looking for a really quiet dishwasher, this probably isn't the one. If you're looking for a long-lasting one, this probably is the one. Right, go over on the buttons on here. So you've got your standard on button. Up, there we go. A long press turns it on. You've got your lock button here by pressing these two. A long press on those ones, but that's once you've got your program in, and then it'll lock it down. Delayed timer. Your half and half setting, so you only wash half of your shelf. You've got your multi-tab setting. Don't forget to use this if you're using multi-tabs in the dishwasher, which we do. It's just an extra button you've got to press. Quick time setting for fast washes. Your rinse notification. Your glasses wash, your eco wash, your 65-degree wash, and your pots and pans 70-degree wash, and then your start. So to switch between the washes, you press this one, and it changes everything over. There we go. So it will just roll straight through all of these ones on there. And then you've literally got your press play or pause button to be able to get it going. Obviously, I'm not going to start one on here because I wouldn't want to waste energy with the little that we've actually got in here. But that gives you a general overview. Oh, hold on, yeah, we've also got these ones, these notification ones. So this, as it's running through its wash, you'll see that it moves on the top here. Has nothing to do with the bottom ones when it's washing. The bottom ones are the delayed start. So you see that button over there to be able to set the delayed start on it when you've got a set a wash in there, and then we'll put a delayed start on there, and you can see that you're switching over between 3 hours, 6 hours, 9 hours and 12 hours on there. That's all that is. And there we go. There's a general overview. Hopefully you guys are happy with that. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try and answer them in the comments. Thanks.